So hi, I'm Jordi. I'm a developer at the Ethereum Fund. Been in the space for the last 10 years, mainly building a lot of tooling for ZKVM. And yeah, currently working at ZisK, just trying to decentralize Ethereum and to scale Ethereum. Privacy is, I mean, it means nothing and means all. The privacy should be something that's normal. It should not be an exception. And I like to think in this idea of privacy by default and by design. And this is how I think that the world should be built. It's a basic value that everybody deserves. And yeah, we are living in a world where privacy is not very appreciated for a lot of people. And probably there is a lot of, well, it's a small elite that's using these to take advantage in the world. So yeah, privacy is really important and necessary. I'm seeing that in the last years, people that's getting in to the space is not well understanding what are the real values that this space is adding. Um, it has been a lot about easy money and yeah, trying to get shortcuts. Traditionally, um, a lot of people that enter in that way, they discover the values when they are inside, and they understand at some point that what we are building here is something that's much more important than easy money for a given person. We probably lose this thing, and I think that the people that just arrive to the space, and even people with long that arrive long a little bit longer, uh, should understand that what we are building here is something that could transform the world, that could change how the humans can interact with each other, and yeah, and that we are trying to build a better world in that direction. And if they discover that values, they get everything will make a lot of sense for them. Yeah, my favorite privacy tools. I would start probably from Signal. This is probably the one that I'm using like every day the most. But I used to be a very fan of Tornado Cash. I think it had a lot of values. I know that has not been it's in the low time, but at some point we discovered that things like Tornado Cash, they are really important for the space. Now here is privacy pools and other projects. Something well, they are trying to take that position. But yes, that's are probably the two ones that I mentioned, and of course Zcash. I think Zcash is they have been there from the beginning. They were leading the privacy in the space. Right now, I would mention also Aztec. They are also taking a lot the leading part of this privacy effort. But there are many others and many individuals that are contributing in many aspects to bring privacy to the humanity. Sentinel Alliance is an association that we built in Switzerland, and it was born because some of the activists in the Catalan Revolution, 2017, 2018, we were targeted with Pegasus with our mobile phones, and we as an activist, we believed that we needed to do something else, and then we built this association in Switzerland that tries to fight and tries to be a reference point to fight against this abuse of these spy programs that are made by states to all the people there. And in the Catalan, we saw that lots of Catalan independencies, people that just wanted to propose a new state, a new way humans organize. Well, they were targeted heavily with that. So this is a little bit or contribution or response to that, and open to any people that could be targeted with these spy programs to try to fight against that in all that we can. Of course, if you are interested, you can go to you can contribute to this alliance. You can go to the webpage, and here is from I mean, explaining their situations until trying to denounce that. We are trying also to talk with different states and the European Commission, try to explain the importance of privacy and, well, trying to defend these human rights. That's the privacy that belongs to each individual. Decentralization is about building applications that anybody, just by the fact to be a human, can use. And these applications should be censorship resistant, non-stoppable, privacy with by default or by design, and just applications that run and that the humans can use, like air or like any other common good. Uh, you don't need to ask anybody to use it. This is, I would say, this is a substrate. Human rights, I would say, I would bring this more to the human behavior, and yes, I think that all this decentralization can help a lot to contribute, so to make these human rights to happen to all humans. And if we are doing it the right way, this could be a really helpful. I mean, all decentralized tools can be really helpful to make the human rights to happen. The way to contribute to privacy and human rights, well, it's well, first use privacy and understand the importance of privacy. So you need to do the effort probably to be the first one to do privacy. Just to mention that privacy in general is something that nobody cares until they really need it, and probably then it's too late. So I would say privacy is important, and human rights, for me, it's so obvious, but it's like you as a human being, you need to have some minimal ethical, and human rights probably are the minimal of the minimal things that you need to enforce. And it's not if you, I would say, like in any decentralized world. So the key of decentralization is that you need to contribute to the system. So any decentralized system, the peers, they are working. I mean, they have a responsibility to do some work. So if we understand humanity as a decentralized world, we as peers of this system, we need to do our work. We need to do our thing in the same way that any Bitcoin node is doing their contribution, this work, verifying the blocks and maybe broadcasting. We as individuals, we should do very much the same. I mean, we would just verify and check that everything is doing, denouncing when something goes wrong, and asking ourselves, who can we contribute to the humanity to make these human rights to happen? Yeah, this dilemma between decentralization and values, and in the other side, so making profit and money. This, I mean, this is, I would say, this is a very human thing. So it's something that, I mean, it would be very easy to say, oh no, we need to be ethical. But look, humans, they need to eat, and they need to also have the right to live good. And sometimes the world bring us to this dilemma, and this is sad. And I would say that, of course, you need to be ethical, and there are some, I would say, red lines that you cannot cover. But I think that the humans, they don't have the same responsibility. People that just working to survive, and they just do what they can. And at the end of the day, they need some salary to pay a mortgage or to eat. That people that for whatever reason they got more, uh, well, they have maybe this basic thing solved, and they can think more in contributing and giving to the society. And I think that the responsibility, it's very much about the second people, the people that can do. I mean, that maybe they don't need the money to eat, but they can uh, maybe focus more in uh, in making a better world. And yeah, I think, and of course, I mean, it's a balance. I don't want to say the easy answer. I want to say, I mean, a more practical answer. And it's like, okay, you need to be ethical, but yeah, you need something that you need to ask yourself. Uh, what's the contribution that you are doing to the world? Well, it's, in this ideal world, I could expect systems that are decentralized in the sense that they are there, nobody can stop them, all the humans can use it. They have privacy by default and by design. And I expect that every time there is more of these decentralized applications that can add a lot of value, can add a lot of value to the humans. Things like voting systems, governance systems, payment systems, um, insurance systems, scroll systems. I mean, a lot. So any markets, decentralized markets. I mean, we see how many people. There is a lot of things to do that they are very unfair. They are controlled by very few people controlling the world. That we need. They live because we need to trust these big things, and there is a different way to build these things, and it's a different way of building a world where all these applications can become decentralized with a more neutral, a more fair for the people. Think on this. I mean, think about Uber, think about Booking, think about Google, think about all these big centralized organizations, and try to think how can you build a decentralized application that's doing the same work where all the humans can do in a fair way without having to trust centralized authority.